So this is my follow-up to a little video I did last week on vitamin D, and many people have responded back, and I appreciate your response. I think vitamin D is really important when it comes to things like the flu, but how much vitamin D is toxic? There's been a lot of information out there, a lot of misinformation on, whenever I do presentations, I always hear people say, be careful with vitamin D, it's toxic, you can get sick from it. Well, the reality is that it's not anywhere near as toxic as we once thought. There's a guy with his PhD out of the University of Toronto. His name is Vit, and he's done some interesting studies recently. He came up with a lot of research on this topic. He found that the LD50, which you know is a lethal dose that will kill 50% of the animals that they test, and that's how they do this with animals, unfortunately. The lethal dose for vitamin D is 3,520,000 IUs, which stands for international units, not intravenous units, as I misspoke last week. But 3,520,000 IUs it took to kill half the animals. If you basically take that number and you extrapolate it over to a human, a 110-pound person, it would take 176 million international units to kill that person. So basically that comes down to, they usually come in 400 IU capsules. That's 440,000 international unit capsules. So as you can see, you probably are not going to get toxic from vitamin D. Especially when you're out in the sun, full body exposure for 1/2 an hour gives you 10,000 international units of vitamin D. So obviously we get vitamin D from the sun, it converts over in our skin, and it's a healthy thing if taken properly. So if you do get the flu, early onset, we're talking 1,000 IUs for every pound of body weight. So for myself, I take 180,000 IUs of vitamin D, and I would take that for 3 days. So 180,000, because I weigh 180 pounds, 180,000 a day for 3 days, knocks the flu out. So again, it's up to you if you want to get a flu shot, but I personally would stick with the vitamin D. Have a good day. Thanks.